Wow. Good afternoon, Falkirk. Good afternoon, Scotland. Good afternoon, Reform UK Scotland. Great to be here. And that reception was remarkable. I thought you'd just beaten Brazil in the World Cup. You never know, it might happen. It might happen. It could just be that Reform, rising in the polls, brings back a sense of renewed national self-confidence here in Scotland. And that's what it needs. Now, Martin Green has been our Scottish organiser for the last few years. He said to me, a few years ago, we couldn't get 20 people in a room. And here we are now, sold out at 750, and some people unable to come because we were so full. But to organise an event like this, you need a venue, and you need people on side to help you. And I want to say a massive thank you on my behalf, on our behalf, to the MacDonald family for sponsoring us today. And Donald, please stand up. Come on. Come on. Come on. I've embarrassed him now, but I didn't mean to. I really mean thank you. It's a fantastic venue. And you know what? He hasn't charged us a penny for being here. Another round of applause. Now, our once great nation, the United Kingdom, is in very great trouble. We are in economic decline. We are in social decline. We are even, I think, frankly, in moral decline. And those problems here in Scotland, due to appalling political leadership, the chronic problems the United Kingdom has are even more acute in Scotland today, and we have to face up to that. Now, I could do what all the others do. I could spend the next 10 minutes slagging off the other parties. I could tell you that the SNP care more about Gaza than Glasgow. I could tell you the Conservative Party have lost the will to fight. I could tell you that Labour are in free fall, and deservedly so. But I don't need to do that. Do you know why? The people of Scotland know it already. They know it already. And there is a huge gap in the political market. And do you know what people want? That one 4-letter word. No, not that one. It's one 4-letter word. Hope. Hope. Hope, hope. They want hope. They want to believe. They want to believe they can vote for people who've got the courage to face up to the existing problems and the ability as human beings with real world experience across a wide range of sectors to actually turn things around. And I know that as this campaign develops, as we head towards that first week of May next year, I have no doubt that all the other Scottish political leaders will tear chunks out of me on a daily basis, along with some of your charming newspapers. Do you know something? I'm not going to return the compliment. We know the failures that have happened here. We know that since devolution, Scotland has got poorer, weaker, crime is worse. I'm not here to play a political game of Punch and Judy with the others. We're going to ignore them. We're going to do our own thing. we're going to go out and sell to the Scottish people a manifesto based on hope, based on making people's lives better. We are the positive party of change and of hope. I had a meeting the other day with Jim Ratcliffe. One of the few days he wasn't at Manchester United. And we talked about Grangemouth, Scotland's last major and biggest manufacturing base. Grangemouth's going to close. And Jim is going to invest £3 billion of money in America. Not because he wants to, but because national and Scottish government policies have now given us the highest industrial energy prices in the whole of the world. And you can't make ships, you can't make steel, you can't make chemicals, you can't refine, you can't make cement, you can't do any of these things if you have the highest industrial energy price in the world. But this argument, and it's one that Richard Tice and I have been making for years, it's been difficult. You see, politicians today don't believe in God, have no concept of the Judeo-Christian roots upon which the entirety of our civilization has been built. No, they've given that up in the vain pursuit of something called net zero, believing somehow they're going to save the planet. And they're all as bad as each other. It was the Conservatives that put tax on North Sea oil and gas profits up to 75%. And now under Rachel Reeves, that distinguished former Bank of England economist, no wonder she was crying in the House of Commons. I mean, and Reeves has put it up to 78%. Oil and gas exploration is a risky game. Many of the drill wells won't work. You'll lose 100%. But if you make money and you're paying away nearly 80%, why would you bother? We are destroying the North Sea. We are destroying Aberdeen, and not just oil and gas exploration, but all the engineering, all the global leading expertise that has grown up in Aberdeen for half a century. And into the bargain, as we build more and more windmills, I've got a friend of mine, by the way, who's got a Scottish mum, and come on, wake up at the back. He, of course, loathes them, but we've gone down this route of wind energy. We give Scottish landowners £250,000 a year, £300,000 a year to put windmills on their land. And who pays the bill? You. You. Over the last 20 years, by basically paying an extra 20% on your electricity bills to support this madness. I've never seen a programme that has transferred so much money from poor people to rich people. It's madness. It has led to the deindustrialisation of Scotland. It is madness. And we'll fight to change all of that. I don't want Grangemouth to close. I don't want Jim Ratcliffe to invest $3 billion in America. I want him to invest it here in Scotland and to provide well-paid jobs. Now, just across the North Sea, we have Norway. Norway are planning 250 new drill sites over the course of the next 10 years. Sensible Norway. But there's one more comparison that I think we should bear And it's this. Norway has a 200-mile exclusive economic zone for the fish that swim in their waters. Norway has a thriving, absolutely thriving fishing industry. What do we have in Scotland? 12 miles, but really only control to 6. And no British government, no Scottish government actually has the guts to stand up and say, if Norway can do it, if Iceland can do it, if the Faroe Islands can do it, it's about time Scotland did it as well. Now, I've been told for years in London that the Scots have a completely different attitude towards immigration. The Scots think open borders are a wonderful idea. Is that right? No! Oh, the media must have this wrong then. Actually, the social attitude survey shows that Scots are equally concerned as people in England, in Wales, in Northern Ireland about the integrity of their communities. And that doesn't for one moment mean we don't welcome people coming in and bringing some diversity. But when I saw that figure earlier this week, that 1 in 3 school kids in Glasgow does not speak English as a first language, you can see what the SNP are doing to the city of Glasgow. Yes. And frankly, who voted for this? Nobody. Who voted for the wholesale change of the population of Glasgow and other parts of Scotland? Who voted? Who voted for areas of our cities to literally become unrecognisable from their Scottish backgrounds? The answer, simple, nobody. And Glasgow, the city of sanctuary, well, I'm sorry, but it isn't just the housing, and it isn't just the money. Here in Falkirk, there have been 3 serious sexual assaults in the space of the last week. And I'm sorry, but if you as a country allow young men who come from countries in which women aren't even classed as second-class citizens, and you put them up in 4-star hotels, allow them to work illegally, their attitude towards women is completely different to ours. So the social effects of this are appalling as well. And whilst this may be more of a Westminster issue than it is a Holyrood issue, the fact is the SNP have chosen to put people who come here illegally to the top of the housing list, above that of families in Glasgow and elsewhere who have worked and lived and paid into the system for generations. It is wrong, and it must end. Now, there is so much more to say, but I am not the main attraction today. We've got a speaker far more important than me about to come on the stage. Somebody who I think will have a transformative effect on our party here in Scotland. I love pulling rabbits out of the hat. I love surprising everybody. We agreed this about a month ago, but it hasn't leaked to the media. How do you keep a secret? Don't tell anybody. And we've kept this a secret. But I want you, please, to welcome onto the stage a very distinguished man. A man who's been a great success in many things that he's done in his life. He's currently the treasurer of the Conservative Party in Scotland. I don't know how long that position will last. He's also He also sits in the House of Lords as a front bench spokesman for the Conservative Party. So you're about to welcome a Conservative onto the stage. But I knew it.